What's the craziest thing Aesha ever said?
Everything out of her mouth.
Could you cross your ankles?
Yeah, sorry, am I showing my flaps off? Like, stay in there!
Aesha is like the guy on the boat.
Yeah.
Really, she could sit around and carry a conversation with a guy. Not so much, you know, a nice dinner with the Queen of Versailles.
This time in Monaco when I was like playing vaginal air guitar and I was like plucking the strings, but I didn't realize that like my lips were kind of like, it was quite like a G-string front, you know, and I was like, and also I remember I didn't get a wax till like 2 days later, so I was like, oh no, like how much did I show?
She is so dirty.
Yeah.
And it's
those words don't exist in my language.
Yeah.
I like seeing nutsacks, like they have interesting things. You know, like sit it on your cheek and it's like a mask.
I've never put a ball sack on my cheek.
It's so soft. You should try it. Or like on your eyes and it's like a cucumber mask.
I just don't understand how your brain goes there and how you can feel so comfortable to tell someone about like
Anal sex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, touching the.
Yeah.
Touching the. At the table.
I love we
where
can't even say it.
So when I was like 8, I was really curious about how poo comes out. I put my finger at my bum until I felt the bottom of the log, and then I tracked it as I came out, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's like the way that poo comes out.
At that point, I was like eating, and I was like, oh. For the love of science, I suppose. Wonderful, wonderful. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's all fun.
But then cut out the part where I tasted it.
Right.
That was where the money was.
That was where the money was.
I didn't like have a really gluttonous bite. It was literally just like I went, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what it tastes like.
So what does it taste like?
Like poo. It tastes like what it smells like.
Then I think, does she wash her hands? Are her fingernails clean? Did she get a manicure? Because I think she really did it. So for me, yeah, I don't want to know that. Not at all.
I think it's great because you just say what other people would never say, but we're thinking it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're thinking it.
Yeah.
Everyone's curious about poo.
Scientific pioneer.
And girls poop, so there's that. Sorry,
They do
boys.
poop, but they don't all taste it.
Well, you don't know what they're into. Maybe they do. There could be a lot of rim jobs gone wrong.
So didn't Jack formally ask you to be his girlfriend in a big way?
Yes, very formal.
Is it the right way around?
I knew something was up because we were trying to like, one of our things that we had in common was we missed how these days people don't play like board games and card games anymore. So we'd always play like games with each other when we had spare time. So we were on our bed playing like checkers or something like that. And he was just acting so nervous and he was like sweating and he kept like leaving and he was like drinking his beer like way too quickly for like the stress of a checkers game. And I was like, F man, something's going on. And then he like disappeared and I was like, for f***'s sake, I'm like about to win. Why does he keep leaving me? And then next thing I know, Colin came in and he's like, oh, something's wrong. Do you mind if I talk to you? And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can you get dressed real quick and talk to me on the main deck?
Sure. Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay. When he said we needed to go outside, I was like, I kind of knew that's what was coming because I was like, why does he want to bring me outside? Like he's going to do some sort of like, something's going on.
Just stay here for a sec.
Wait until she's ready before you drop it. Give it a second.
This is where it all started. This is where it all began. You won the crew's hearts. You know that we're your biggest fan. There's something above deck that you'd want to see. So enjoy your surprise. A surprise it will be.
Jack's just standing there with like this red heart, this red question mark painted on his chest, and he's just like sweating balls, like shaking, and he's just like, and you can see in his mind he was like, please, please, and I took so long to answer because it was like, I've never had someone ask me in such a grand gesture before that I was just shocked. I couldn't speak for so long, so then he was even more like, what's going on?
I haven't upset you, have I? Did I get a yes?
This is the nicest thing anyone's even done for me. It was really really cute. And then he'd set up like a cheese platter and like set up like the shittest cheese platter I've ever seen.
Champagne, cheese.
Bless him, he tried. And like a bowl of champagne, and we just sat and had like our first couple drink. It was very cute. Like I've never had a guy ask me to be his girlfriend that cute before. Take note, men out there. That's what a woman wants.
So, you and Jack, you finally sealed the deal.
You made all my romantic dreams come true.
Whoa.
You're my boyfriend.
It's weird, isn't it?
So nice. Thank you. You know when you're just like grinding a little bit and one thing leads to another and then suddenly you're like, just slip it in. You just can't help yourself anymore. And you know, you're kind of like, just the head, and then you're like, f it, put the whole f***ing thing in. It was that sort of situation.
When did you just bone?
Mate, in the cabin.
When? When I was...
When the time that you weren't in there for the change.
You guys are really quiet.
Oh, very quiet.
Yeah, you're very quiet.
Well, because I was just so conscious of the fact as well that I had this fucking camera like right above my head, and I was like, I don't exactly want to be fucking like cowgirling you when I've got like this camera here. So I was kind of like, if I move my hips very slowly. But they fully saw it. They were like, we saw that hip move, and they said they were like high-fiving in the control room.
I didn't even know.
You know that.
See? He's a gentleman, you know?
Gentleman never
didn't
tells.
even tell his boy.
Well,
Obviously, because I moved out and we weren't mates anymore.
I didn't want to be blowing my mouth off. I've got to have respect for the girl, do you know what I mean?
Was it everything you hoped it would be?
I mean, there's not a lot of space in them bunk beds, is there? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it was my best performance.
The old hip joints haven't been moved like that for a while.
I know. No, it was good. No complaints, do you know what I mean?
It was really good. He has got a nice penis. Girthy.
Not snaky.
Not snaky. Mama, you were wrong.
She was wrong.
Hey, subscribe if you like the video, and if you want more, click here.